Hi there, we're in Fort McMurray and we're about to go on the Wisdom, Truth, Courage, and Humility loop of the Aboriginal Interpretive Trail. Aboriginal Interpretive Trail, welcome Benavu, Mau, Pectoque, and Suade. The total Aboriginal Interpretive Trail is designed to encourage and exploration and contemplation through a trail celebrating Aboriginal culture. So we are now going to do the third loop, the Wisdom, Truth, Courage, and Humility route. We will at this point be walking by the Athabasca River. There are foxes on this trail that were talked about in the Loop 2 video. So we will just say their names and show you them this time without much talking. Here we have Seasons of Alberta by Karen Weiland in 2015. Next we have Technicolor Dream Fox by the Westwood High School 2015. As I said, I talked more about these foxes that are also on Loop 2 during the video of Loop 2. That is the Athabasca River flowing there. I am hoping I'm pronouncing that right. Here we have Rose, done up by Treasure Cooper in 2014. It's got some waves happening there on the Athabasca. Sun's nicely in the sky there. Beautiful sunny evening. Fox looking back over his shoulder here. We've got Rosalie from Sonia Burke-Smith in 2021. And over here we've got Arctic Fox by Susan Manners in 2021. Remember, stay on the path. Do not try to create your own path. It's disrespectful, can destroy natural habitat for animals. If there's a path made, stay on it. Do not be creating your own. Oh, there we got a magpie flying away. As I walk along the Athabasca River on the Aboriginal Interpretive Trail in Fort McMurray. I'm on loop number 3 of the trail. Beautiful fresh air, breathing in the nature. Whenever you get a chance, folks, get out into the nature. Take a hike. It is true. Nature refreshes and refills you. Feeling down? Go find a tree. Give it a hug. And let it just absorb. Beautiful area here. Lots of natural plants. There are some that have probably come in that are invasive, but most of these plants along this Aboriginal Interpretive Trail are natural to the area. As we walk along the Athabasca River here on the Aboriginal Interpretive Trail, loop number 3. You can see how those trees there are bent by the wind, but they still grew and grew strong. You can see the way the wind blew them. And doesn't that Athabasca River look so inviting? Tomorrow, I'm hoping to show you something that means something really dear to me. Here we are on Loop 3 of the Aboriginal Interpretive Trail in Fort McMurray. Walking along the Athabasca River. Remember, if you're out in nature and there is a path, stick to it. There's no need to be stepping on the grass or the plants that are on the sides, damaging them, harming them so wildlife can't use them. It's just not right. So stick to the gravel path, okay? foxes hiding. Here we got this one here. Athabasca Journeys by Christina Nawawakun in 2021. So good luck. Look at the ravens painted on there. Wow, all the adventures on the Athabasca River. We got some boats, mountains in the background. Really good job here on this one. And right across we have Mighty River by Vera Fustic in 2021. Wow, look at how well that's done. Look at the islands in the river, the birds. Wow. Mighty River, what a great painted fox. Now the trail does carry on that way, but it's not part of the loops. I think it's a planned extension, maybe to add loop number 4, but this is loop number 3 of the Aboriginal Interpretive Trail in Fort McMurray. Some of it is challenging, but it is and can be done in a wheelchair. It's just this one stretch of loop number 3 is a little steep and a little bit risky, but it can be done. Well, we got some more foxes. Look at this one here. Look at how he's painted up. 4, he's a golfer. I Still Love Lucy by Leanna Wielden. I wonder if maybe this fox is really Ricky Ricardo back as a fox. I Love Lucy still. What a great painting job, up like a golfer. And right across we have The Red Fox by Ruth Perry. Also in 2021. Look at how well she painted this. Look at how the checkered marks, the design, down into the tail. Wow. Then we've got Humility here. By Carrie Newman, The Humble Frog, mild steel and stainless steel. Frog is a traditional carrier of sound whose powerful voice sings stories and songs of his people. Given his position of importance, it would be tempting for the frog to lose sight of his humility. However, in the frog is a sensitive and fragile creature. Humility serves as a reminder to stay humble and thoughtful of our place in this world. Carrie Newman is a contemporary Indigenous artist of Salish and British descent. With the influence and support of his family, Newman developed his artistic ability and cultural knowledge from an early age. His work, from jewelry to major installations with diverse media such as wood, stone, gold, silver, gems, glass, steel, and paint, has garnered attention in Canada and abroad. A passionate artist dedicated to finding reconciliation through his art, Newman is continually inspired by his father, Victor, for his artistic dignity and self-respect. His story is also here in French, translated by Angelina Gionat. In Cree by George and Alice Martin. And Into Danae by Lily Marcel. Here is The Frog. What amazing artwork here on the Aboriginal Interpretive Trail in Fort McMurray. Remember to stay humble, folks. Thank you. Humility. On the Aboriginal Interpretive Trail in Fort McMurray, Loop 3. Oh, there's a bunch of foxes here. Wouldn't it be cool if I saw a real one come running out? Not at me, but just across. Here we have The Way Forward by Shannon Whitebread, 2021. Wow, look at the redness here. Look at the buffalo painted there. Wow. Nice trees. Good job. Amazing work. And then we come to Courage by Heather Shinglaw, Sky Spirit, Courage of the Mother Bear, 2015, fiberglass and steel. Since time immemorial, traditional Aboriginal knowledge and practices have been guided by a profound spiritual connection to Mother Earth. Shillinglaw's artwork features an abalone smudge bowl, and feather used in ceremonies of cleansing and purification, which are united in the sky. Inside the smudge bowl, cut out stars from the Big Dipper and allude to Mother Bear, who is forever chasing her cubs. In line with Polaris, Little Bear teaches us family values and protection of our natural world with undaunted ferocity. Sky Spirit, Courage of the Mother Bear, honors the spiritual connection and reminds us to take a stand for our values and beliefs. Heather Schillinglaw is an Alberta Métis artist, educator, and curator whose artwork is part of private and public collections around the world. An innovator in mixed media, Schillinglaw is known for paintings and large-scale installations that are often inspired by the Canadian wilderness and the healing powers within. Translated into French, Dene and Cree. We have Courage. You can see the feather up there. Let's see if we can get under the smudge bowl. Look at the bottom of the smudge bowl. The holes in it, like a smudge bowl does have. Really good job here. The feather underneath. Courage, folks. Courage. Right across we have Galactic Composite by the Fort McMurray Composite High School in 2021. Look at the different symbols that are painted on. We got a emoji there. One of them LBT, and I can't remember how it all goes, but their flag. Composite High School on the tail. Some more emblems. Interesting painting job there. Now, next we have right here, we got A Fox is a Wolf Who Sends Flowers by Liam Legault. I wonder what that quite means. But look at the paint job on this guy. Quite impressive. How to Save a Marriage and Ruin Your Life. Painted on there. This picture is recommended for married, unmarried, and those who enjoyed the best of both possible worlds. Wow. Good paint job there. Next we have Red, the Nomad by Setav Azar Prakash. Look at him there. Look at the paint job. Got some gold here, some hearts. I don't know, I think a snake on his back here. Aboriginal Interpretive Trail. We're on the Humility, Courage, Truth, and Wisdom Loop 3 Trail. Loop 3 of the Aboriginal Interpretive Trail. I'm not talking to people. Great. We are on Loop 3 of the Aboriginal Interpretive Trail in Fort McMurray. Truth. Truth depicts an elder in a moment of understanding, kneeling upon the earth. He stares skyward and reaches towards the Great Spirit. His other hand is held to his chest in acknowledgement of the Spirit within. I have forgotten who has made me. Translated to French by Angela Gionat. Into Dene by Lily Marcel. And into Cree by George and George and Alice Martin. Truth. Truth should always be in existence, right? Reaching up, his heart on his chest. It's for God who made him. He is truth. It's always with us, and we should always speak it. Truth. On the Aboriginal Interpretive Trail in Fort McMurray. Another beautifully painted fox here. Holy Trinity Collaboration Fox by Holy Trinity Catholic High School 2021. Look at the work here. The bricks with the thunder and storm coming through. Panda bear. Wow. Kids work together on this at that school. You got a skull. You can tell the different artworks. Amazing. And the Red Fox here by Barbara Madden. True Red Fox. The Red Foxes actually are on McLeod Island here. They're one of the wildlife. We haven't seen one yet. I'm still hoping, but we have found 28 fox sculptures, including this beautifully done up one. I like how she put boots on him. That's to keep his feet warm in the cold weather. Lots of wildflowers. There's going to be berries out here this spring, summer. You can tell by all the flowers. And then we have wisdom. Jason Carter, the Red Warrior. It is often said amongst elders that we are the land and the land is us. This statement reflects the intrinsic spiritual and deeply respectful relationship that Aboriginal people have with the natural world. This red brave stands as a testament to the essential wisdom of those words, encouraging unity and accord with Mother Earth. Jason Carter created his first sculpture from a gifted block of soapstone and has since grown into one of Canada's most exciting and accomplished contemporary visual artists. A member of the Little River Cree Nation, he is an avid painter and carver who creates stories with his work that are often inspired by the myth and lore of his culture. His story is translated into French by Angela Gionat, into Dene by Lily Marcel, and Cree by George and Alice Martin. Wisdom. Wisdom on the Aboriginal Interpretive Trail, Loop 3 in Fort McMurray. I was wrong, folks. I had not found all the foxes yet, for this one was hiding right over here. Now I have found them all. The migration fox. Butterflies, other creatures all painted up on them. Look at that serious face on him though. Ooh, he's serious. It's migrating. looking back over his shoulder to make sure of what's following on that. This is the Aboriginal Interpretive Trail Loop 3. We have just... Now here's the story about the... I'm going to try to pronounce that. Mikwawakissis, a community art product. Peeking out from behind trees and around corridors, the red fox has become one of the best-known animal residents of McDonald Island Park. The Mikwawakissis project was created to celebrate the red fox through a series of 28 foxes hand-painted by local artists and students from the region. Now you know the tale of the red foxes, and I have completed Loop 3 of the Aboriginal Interpretive Trail in Fort McMurray. Thank you for watching. Remember, Loops 1 and 2 are here. They're only going to be on Facebook for a week, and then over to my YouTube channel, where all 3 loops will be put together into one movie. Hope you've enjoyed this. Missing you all. Love you all. Take care, everybody. I'm going to be doing something here pretty soon, and I just don't know what. I've got to figure things out, right? Let's go over to me. You're tired of looking at that. So this is me with a little commentary for a second, I guess. I'm just busy being me, trying to get things done, trying to do what's best for me, but at the same time trying to help somebody else, and it's kind of not working out. I need people to talk to me like I know what I'm doing, because I do know what I'm doing. And yeah, I can't do a lot of physical things, but I sure the hell know how to use my brain. And I know how things are put together, and I know how things are done. And that's the thing. I don't need to be able to be 100% physical. But people need to understand that I'm not the same person I was. I now don't take bullshit. I stand up for myself. I don't need to be out here. I'm out here to do a favor, period. I'm not out here to make money, because let's be honest, I don't need to be. I'm out here this time because I was asked to do a favor. Favors aren't meant to make me stress in any way. And so far, this one has caused nothing but. We'll see what happens over the weekend. I'm in Fort Mac. If anybody's up this way, come and find me. We're out on McLeod Island. Take care. Love you all.